So it goes without saying, our next guest is television royalty. He hosted the Newlywed Game for 5 decades. He also hosted the Rose Bowl for nearly 4 decades. Crazy.
Of course, we are talking about TV personality Bob Eubanks right here on our show, on our couch.
Woo! Hi.
Great to have you.
My mind is blown right now. I'm so excited that you're
I
here.
know.
I've been
is
watching
kinda
you for years.
crazy.
This is awesome.
Oh, come on.
I mean, almost everyone watching right now has watched you for years. I told you I grew up watching the Newlywed Game.
I taught the world what Whoopi was, didn't I?
Yes.
Whoopi is why I'm here. Actually.
Yeah, was that right?
I like credit your show.
Me too, dude.
So you started off in radio, and
Yes.
then we mentioned the Newlywed Game came on TV in 1966. Many shows you were a part of, but that one was huge.
Yeah, that one and Card Sharks are the two biggest
Yeah.
ones that I hosted, and I've had a wonderful time. And I've decided at this point in my career, what I want to do is help people. Mm-hmm. And so I had something very unusual happen to me. I have a friend named Dan Metcalf, who he used to star in Starlight Express right here in Vegas, but he said to me, "You're having mobility issues, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." And he said, "Come over to my house and work out." So I went over to his house to work out, and over the next few weeks, he developed what is now called the 60-up balance board. And I can look you guys in the eye and tell you, it changed my life in a very short period of time. I couldn't play golf, I can now. I couldn't stand on one leg, I can now. I couldn't go up and down stairs. It's amazing, and there's so many people out there with balance issues. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this has changed my world, not only physically, but mentally.
The falls are a big reason why the senior population ends up getting injured, which
Yes.
is a sin. And if there's a way to be able to avoid that, fantastic. You end up being the spokesperson for this, and you have people that have been watching you for decades now.
Well, it was
that can
invented
trust
for
you.
me.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh.
And usually you get a product, then you find a host.
Yeah.
This was we didn't have any idea we were going to take it out. But my God, it's wonderful. And here was my problem. I was depressed.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick up my grandkids.
Yeah.
I couldn't shoot hoops with my son. I couldn't go up and down stairs without holding on. But I can do it all now.
It's awesome.
Can I ask you, what was going on in your mind when you started to lose that mobility? Did you kind of just say, "Wow, I'm getting old and this is how it goes"?
Okay, yeah. I'm 80 years old. You know,
Yeah.
that's what happens to 80-year-old people.
Right.
Baloney. Yeah. You know, that's all I can tell you. We have a medical research says that if you have good balance, you can extend your life expectancy by as much as 11 years.
Yeah.
Now that's amazing, you guys. So, and we have people, Parkinson's disease people using it. All kinds of people are using it. And I'm so excited about it, you can tell.
No, obviously. And here's the deal. You're getting an extension on a life. You've lived like 4 of them at this point.
Yeah, I guess so.
You've had quite the run. Your shows still air. They still air on GSN.
I know you can tell I have hair then.
Yeah, well, you still have it. I had to pay to keep this stuff. I mean, does it blow your mind that we're still watching old episodes of what you did 20, 30, 40 years ago?
It doesn't blow my mind because I think that we've lost the feel of game shows.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Harvey's wonderful, but you know the hosts are not letting the contestants be funny, and so I think it's all changed.
Oh, interesting. Well, and I kept tapping you because I was going to say not only is he on TV, but you're huge on YouTube. I don't know if you know that.
No.
Oh yes, your episodes from the Newlywed
What's
Game.
YouTube?
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm computer illiterate, you guys.
But listen,
You're going to love it.
Here's the thing that was so magical is that you kind of you took it to a point on the Newlywed Game where everyone was just a little uncomfortable for these
Yeah.
couples, but you didn't take it past that point. It didn't
No.
get grotesque. It didn't get profane, and I think that's a big difference between
Well, that's
then
what
and now,
happened.
too.
After I finished, when they brought Newlywed Game back, they would get dirtier. They thought that was the right thing to do, and it wasn't the right thing to do. And they wanted me to say make love, and I wouldn't do it because I didn't
Really?
think you should have to explain that to your children until you were ready to do so. So Sinatra had a hit record called "Making Whoopee,"
Sure.
and that's how whoopee became
Making
a 4-letter
whoopee.
word.
You also had some great music from the time in the show. Like when
Yeah.
you'd go to commercial, you'd have some of the big hits playing. I love the music in it.
You're the first
As you
person
look
that's
back.
ever said that. I've
Wow.
never heard
I feel
anybody
honored.
mention the music on a game show.
Well, I was watching on YouTube last night, and I noted that because Sean and I both love those hits from the 60s.
And I'm also a game show nerd. I can get in a game show.
Are you really?
Songs.
A game show nerd?
Like through the roof.
No kidding.
I'm trying to remember who did the theme song. Ed Kaloff did the theme song for Price is Right. Then he did it for Double Dare with Alex Trebek. Then he did it for Double Dare with Mark Summers. It was like, yeah, I could go the game show theme songs.
You're
I listen
a
to them
sick
for
man,
fun.
you know
I'm a
that?
sick person. I had no friends as a kid. I have no friends now.
But I mean, the amazing professionals you worked with, for decades. It must have been thrilling.
I've had a wonderful, wonderful career, and I'm still having fun.
Yes.
And my oldest son is 60, and my youngest son is 16.
No kidding.
Yep.
Bob,
Wow,
you
that's a
dog.
spread. Oh my goodness, great to have you on.
Oh,
it's a
you guys
pleasure.
are wonderful. I wish I could be on every day. So
It'd be great to have you.
Yeah.
And no slowing him down.
And if your audience would go to 60up.com,
Yes.
60up.com, and I will tell you, it will change your life. And so if you're having balance issues or you know someone that is, help them, because that's what I'm trying to do.
No
That's
question.
right. You should always take the steps to increase your mobility.
And
There's
a
always hope.
friend of mine, his wife caught him cheating. She found some letters that he had hidden, and she'll never play Scrabble with him again.
Bob, thank you. Is Chuck Woolery there too? Listen, if you want to watch the segment again, you can hit the LasVegasMorningBlood.com. You hosted Scrabble. We'll be right back.